TikTok, the most popular app in the world with more than 1 billion users, is becoming more than just a place for, I don't know, dance challenges that go viral. Both Democrats and Republicans are using it as a campaign tool, even after finding out the app secretly shares user data with China. Now, the Biden administration is now close to making a deal to so-called regulate the app to a degree, but is that enough to protect Americans from China? I mean, Trump wanted to get rid of it. Hoover Institute senior fellow Neil Ferguson joins us now. Neil, should both parties be using TikTok?
Well, you know, Brian, when I first looked at TikTok a couple of years ago now, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was dancing ferrets, people behaving idiotically in their kitchens and gyms, and my inclination was to dismiss it. But when you look closely, two things strike you. First of all, this is a hugely popular app with young people. Millions and indeed tens of millions of young Americans use it. They prefer it to Facebook now. It is all the rage. Secondly, it is a Chinese-owned app. All your data, and it's all about data, are accessible by the Chinese government via the parent company, ByteDance. And you might think, who the heck cares about my preferences for dancing ferrets? But in reality, anybody using TikTok is generating quite a lot of information about their preferences. And while it might seem like their preferences for inane things, that information can be enormously useful if it's available in very large scale, which of course it is.
Yeah, they're trying to make it positive and cool to be China, and they're going to be able to infiltrate us that way, almost the way we won the Cold War. We had a better story to tell. Speaking of Russia and winning the Cold War, it's amazing what's taken place over the last few weeks as Ukraine's gone on the offensive. And we understand, too, the New York Times got a hold of intercepts of Russian soldiers from the front line doing something they weren't supposed to be doing, using their cell phones and calling back to other people and then sharing that cell phone. And it tells a big story. Here's an example. One was one soldier calling home. No one told us we were going to war. They warned us one day before we left. Another intercept. Putin is a fool. He wants to take Kyiv, but there's no way we can do it. What is the reality of the Russian army, what they're capable of, and what is actually happening in the battlefield?
Their morale is rock bottom. This army has suffered devastating casualties since it invaded Ukraine on February the 24th. I estimate something like a quarter of the initial invasion force is dead because they wildly underestimated Ukraine's capability. And of course, Ukraine, armed with Western weapons, has proved to be a formidable foe. Right now, on the same week that President Putin is annexing chunks of eastern Ukraine, the Russian forces on the ground there are losing their grip on it, making the whole performance in Moscow yesterday a complete sham and a farce. There is a real chance here that Ukraine can take more land back. And that, of course, is why Putin is threatening to use a tactical nuke in the hope of scaring the West and scaring the Ukrainians into doing a deal. It's not going to happen.
Who do you think blew up that pipeline?
Russia. It's hard to see how anybody else could really have done that. It's part of Putin's madman theory. Remember, Brian, the idea that you want to seem like you're crazy to intimidate your enemies? Richard Nixon came up with it, but nobody ever really thought Nixon was mad. Putin's trying this now, threatening to use a tactical nuclear weapon, blowing up pipelines, because, of course, that signals that Russia could blow up other undersea assets. And all of this, I think, is designed to cause us to slow down the weapons deliveries instead of doing what we should be doing, which is stepping them up to make sure that the Ukrainians can press home their advantage.
Ukraine has to win, or else we're going to be fighting a much bigger fight very soon.
Mustn't slow up.
Yeah, we got to make sure they do. I totally agree. Neil Ferguson, always educational. Thanks so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.